Random live with Dylan and Brian with special guests too. Random chat and clouds are best. Yeeting all over the place, that's what we do. So get up and tune in, because we are the ones. Random live with Butter and friends. Let's go.
What is going on, you sexy sons of bitches? Yes, I know. I'm by myself today. Well, no, can't say today. Just for the moment, if that makes any sense. And sorry if there's like a glare on the camera, but let me open up chat. Hanky panky, pipe down. Holy shit! As Brian Ferguson is coming in now, we are live.
Here I am.
We are live. As I was about to talk to chat, I told Hanky Panky to pipe down already.
It's only 5 after 1.
Nah. Figured we'd go now and you still go live. That way I can talk to them. Gemma, how's it going?
How
As
you doing,
she's
Jim? The
as
vaping
she's in chat.
snowman. Good to see everybody.
Yes.
How's my volume on the microphone? Pretty good.
Sounds good.
That's good.
Whoever wants to come in, I just posted the. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong goddamn one. I
Oh.
sent I sent them the link that I sent you. Ladies and gentlemen, do not touch that goddamn link.
How's Hanky doing today?
Ladies and gentlemen, touch that link. Touch the link I just posted.
Now this, Dylan, is true Egyptian cotton.
All I saw was the word Drago. I thought it was Drago shit.
Yeah. It's hard to use. It's like prison mattress cotton. You got to be careful with it when you pull it apart. There we go. Yep, Jim said it's been a busy day.
Look at that. Jim, if you
Hanky,
want to come on, feel free to come on. Hanky,
Hank,
same as you.
Hanky, I'm doing pretty good, buddy. Just been a real busy week. Trying to get things in order that way, and when I do move, I won't have to take as much with me.
He's gonna take a nice steamy pile of shit and leave it in the bag for the next person.
That's it. And I got a ton of magnets. uh,
Yeah, I got ass. If y'all hear noise coming from my end, I got assholes working outside, working on the water main line.
and I got a new haircut, as you can see.
Looking sexy.
Hey, I got a discount this time. They gave me the senior citizens discount.
Ooh,
So instead of paying 25, I paid $21.
that's not bad.
No.
As Hanky says, just about to have some fishy fingers, crisps, and beans.
Oh, that sounds pretty good. I like fishy fingers.
Now I don't know
The,
who else is gonna join in.
the true wicking of the Edge RTA by Steam Tuners.
Gemma says, "You're moving out the hotel." LOL.
Yeah. Yeah, I just tired of living where I'm at, you know. Not a whole
Then,
lot going on here. I need a little bit more excitement in my life.
then she says, "Very dapper."
Yep, I try. I try. I
The Vaping
seen
Snowman, how are you doing, sir? I
oh,
didn't even
Hanky
see
likes
your
chips.
comment before. How you doing, Snowman?
Hanky, you got to have malt vinegar on the fish too. It's the only way to have it.
Hey, listen, if he's eating fish and chips, I'll live with him anytime, and I'll enjoy some nice fish and chips.
There you go.
I love fish and chips personally. That's
Yep. Hanky, if we
fucking
lived
Craig.
together, Hanky, we'd probably get arrested.
Fucking Craig. He went under David A. It was like A. He's like bastard Nightbot booted my fake account.
How we doing, Craig? I see you've been busy doing a lot of live streams.
All I gotta say is thank God Gemma has not been booted by Nightbot.
Yep. No timeouts there.
Yes.
Nightbot has to treat women with respect.
Yeah, she said I got booted the last live. It was funny.
Uh oh. That's not good.
And then Craig said it's all good.
Yep.
Craig, you better click this link and come on, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, come on in, join us,
We've been trying
Craig.
to get you on. So
You're
click that
more than
link
welcome to
below.
join us. It has been wicked with some Drago cotton. Now it's time to put some juice on it. Just not sure what type of juice I got for it though. Uh oh.
Now
Hanky's gonna
Jim
get
got
timed
oh
out.
shit.
Hanky's going for the timeout. One must respect other people at all times.
I just like how she tells Nightbot to shut the fuck up and calls it a prick.
I like that, Jim. Stop using the caps.
Jim just come on the show so that way Nightbot doesn't hit you. She said, "Ooh." She said, "Oh, I has a spanner."
Oh, you got a spanner.
Yep. Oh, looks like Craig got hit again.
Uh oh. Uh oh. That's not good. So, how's everybody else doing in chat tonight? Pretty decent?
Yes, sir.
Uh oh. Nightbot's on Craig again.
He's on Craig's ass.
Yep.
Damn it, Craig, what'd you do?
We have vapors.
So we got what looks like one more show, which is next week, and then I go on vacation.
There you go. I think Craig needs a vacation. Same with Hanky. Hanky, you're overdue for a vacation.
Ooh. As Hanky sends me a video of his food.
Ho ho!
Those fishy fingers look good.
You have to share that.
And those chips look phenomenal.
Oh, you gotta have chips, man. Fish and chips, that's the ultimate.
Craig says she said all good having dinner. Kenny says no ladies, cheeky bastards. Jim's a wonderful lady. Thank you very much. Afternoon all. Kenny, you're a fucking kiss ass. Craig says Nightbot hates because I booted him from my own show. Well, good shit. Yeah, exactly, Jim. He's trying to fucking kiss your ass. Kenny, I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I wasn't trying to be rude. It sounded like you were trying to kiss ass.
we got to get Jim to join us one of these days.
Yes. Hey, Kenny, click that link and come on if you want to come on. In fact, oh,
Hanky,
I almost dropped my phone as I'm trying to make
Hanky,
Kenny moderator.
Hanky, I hope you enjoy the fish and chips, man. That's one of my favorite meals on a Friday.
Yes. And no, Kenny, technically I did. Me and Brian did invite her on, but I think I forgot what Gemma said that she was doing.
There we go.
But let's get into it. I got Brian. What are you vaping on?
Well, I brought out the La Petite box by Vaponaut, and that's got the Steam Tuner's Edge RTA on it. This was a collaboration between Vaponaut and Wismec, and as you can see, that's pretty much got a Wismec theme to it. That's a pretty good little device. They're hard to find, but I'll tell you what, if you get one, they're nice devices.
Ooh, before you
Oh,
continue, holy shit, it's Dougie. Dougie's alive.
there you go. And I have the Vapors Cloud Ascent kit, and I've got my own little green theme that I use. This is a real nice mod. Got it from Vapors Cloud Direct and saved a little bit of money. And of course, I have to promote squonking. Got the Vicious Ant Spade Mech Squonker, and I've got the Apex RDA by Vicious Ant on top of that. This one here, I'm doing Irish Cream Delight. And Craig, if you're mixing and same with Kenny, you can see that out on ELR. This one here, I forget what I put in it, but it tastes good. And this one with the Vapors Cloud, I've got Lychee Berry Bliss, which is a combination of lychee, strawberry, and blueberry. Very delicious too.
Ooh.
And that's about it. And I'm going to pass it on to Mr. Butter Squad.
Well, with me and Dougie, I'm the Yeet Master. But that's where you got banned again, you fucker. This stuff for 600 seconds. I didn't touch it. I got the new mod, the C02 with the Alexa 6. That has the last bit of Ahoy, which is a pina colada. I got also the billet box with the Wick Alpha that has. I don't know who in the UK or Scotland or whatever likes desserts, but I got the camera, the oatmeal cream pie
Oh,
by
oh,
FTH,
that looks pretty good actually.
and that shit tastes amazing. This stuff, bro, caddy for this stuff for 600 seconds.
Uh oh. How's Doug doing today?
Yes, Dougie, come on the show, brother.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to join in.
I like how Craig comes out after he got timed up for 600 seconds. He's like, son of a bitch bot.
Let's see, Jeb's doing dinner right now. That's understandable.
Let me go on Facebook.
Check check this out. This is that Drago cotton.
Ooh.
It's Egyptian cotton, and it's pretty good stuff, but it's so sensitive to pull on because it'll break apart real quick. But it does give good flavor. I figure I got tired of doing Muji cotton all the time. I'm going to try this for a little while.
I gotta
Can't
find
hurt.
mine in Doug's chat. I can't find it for shit.
So I think the lady that cut my hair gave me a pretty decent haircut for the price.
Right.
She said that from now on I get the $4 discount, so I only have to pay 21 instead of 25. Not bad, not bad.
Dougie, come on the show. I just posted the link again.
Yeah, Doug, join in, buddy. We're all friends.
He's Craig says he's roasted in Scotland.
Ah, Craig, why don't you join in? You're more than welcome to
Me,
come on.
Brian, I still have yet to open this Cloud 9 cotton.
Really?
Yeah, I've still yet to fucking open it.
That's pretty good stuff, actually. I've used it before.
Well, no, because FDA, who makes the e-liquid that I showed up before, they made they made cotton too. So I'm trying to finish that off and everything. And
Right.
got,
I still have a big bag of Muji cotton that I purchased off of them
bro, I
directly.
literally got that much of the FDH cotton left.
I have in my grasp, I have some of the BP Mods cotton left.
I used to have that. I fucking Craig, you're not that expensive. You're just worth a pint of beer, son.
I still got a lot left in the
Ooh,
container. That's the 2.5 millimeter ID. I use that on the billet box a lot. And of course, I also have my little trusty Coil Master kit.
ooh, yes.
Gotta have that. Tell you what, this stuff here is
Kenny,
not too bad.
I've tried that. I don't like the coilology coils anymore. I'm just
Yeah,
completely burnt out. I'm so used to like Twisted Timmy, Johnny Johnson, Angel Gomez when Angel was doing coils, um, pendulum coils where you get the crackle and shit like that.
yeah,
I'm so used to coils like that nowadays, just because of the fact that I'm always running Boro
yeah.
and the RBAs that I'm using are completely different from like something, let's say, like the bulk.
This is probably the worst wire I've ever used. It's
Right.
called Pirate Coil. It's supposed to be stainless steel. It's junk. I would not recommend it. And of course, I still keep around one 24 gauge spool of Canthol.
Right.
I don't recommend Canthol for one reason. You tax your chip in your mod. It takes forever to light up, and it was primarily designed more for like furnaces.
I've never tried Steamcraft coils. They're hanky.
Of course, I got some picks here to use. This one here looks like a wicked one.
Those look like something you would see in a fucking dentist office.
That you could probably pick something deep that's embedded into your skin, and it would definitely come out. They're dental tools, actually.
Oh, Brian, they didn't. I bet you didn't know this because Kenny also just said they sell pirate coil wire on Timu.
Yeah, it's not very good wire. And my all-time favorite, though, Temco stainless steel. That stuff rocks.
For some reason, I
100.
keep hearing people use Canthol wire.
Yeah, this stuff I would recommend over Canthol any day of the week. It's pure stainless steel. It's clean coming off the thing. You never have any gunk on it. And like I said, Canthol is primarily used in like plumbing applications or
Right.
rewiring furnaces. That's the reason why. Like if you notice, you cable up You put a coil in your tank with Canthol, and it takes forever to light up because it's not designed for the vaping purpose.
Right, but we all know that one person that's fucking allergic to stainless steel, NI 80, NI 90, can't vape the
Well,
shit out of it.
stainless steel is great in two respects. You can use it either in temp control or wattage, and you never have a problem with it, and it's
Right.
clean. Whereas some of these other things, like this is an oddball mix. Had it for years. I never even used it. If you look at it, it's Canthol mixed with nichrome,
Ooh.
and I'm not sure that's a good idea to do that. So yeah, it's a mixed wire, and here's some more Temco wire.
Ooh.
That's I think this one's 26 gauge. Yeah, 26 gauge. This is perfect for billet box right there. You got 5 or 6 wraps on a 26 gauge thing. It's pure 100% stainless steel, top of the line wire. I bought it directly from them. Always works.
Craig, where do you see me? Where do you see Mr. Intense?
Well, Mr. Intense is here. Thanks for dropping in. And always carry a pair of these.
Yes. My
That's
whole
got
house,
the
my whole apartment's fucking vibrating. So if you see my fat ass go through the ground and disappear, you know why. And no, I'm not doing it.
this thing here. I 3D printed, designed it and 3D printed it for removing a stuck tank. And if you notice, it's got the grip on the inside. So you can just slide it over the tank, squeeze, and turn. And it's not going to mar the tank up. So that does a pretty good job. And for those little pesky areas you can't get into, a little
Oh
set
yeah.
of needle nose pliers, they work pretty good. And my
Oh,
all-time
I saw
favorite,
that, Craig.
here's the all-time favorite thing right there.
What is it?
Ceramic coat. These are ceramic coated
Oh,
things.
ceramic coated coiling jigs.
Yeah, you can put it inside the coil and strum on top of that, and it won't get hot. So they work out pretty good. If you could find them anywhere out in the market, I would suggest getting a pair. I use it all the time. They're made by coil.
I got two toolkits. One that I personally bought from Amazon.
Yeah.
Chuck sent me a fucking. You know how Vandy Vape came out with their own proprietary toolkit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chuck had bought me that from a site called Wet Vapes,
Hmm.
where you could basically just fucking get cheap shit. Um, he randomly got me that kit, had it sent to my house. I had no idea he did that. But when Yorgos the Great, before he passed away, some of you gentlemen in the chat may not know who that is. But he was on Raw Chuck's Wednesday shows when Chuck started. Um, the gentleman had got me into what cotton to get, what tools to get, everything. And that's when I was getting to rebuildables. So he basically pointed me in like the right direction in what shit to get.
Right.
And
Right.
this was like I want to say back in 2022, like end of 21, beginning of 22. And ever since then, I haven't looked back in rebuilding, and I've been rebuilding perfectly fine.
Yeah, I got a pretty decent deal on Amazon. This is made by Home Tools. You pop it out. It's got all the bits right on the edge. It's held in, and you got every possible imaginable combination that you can use, and each one's double-ended. I
Right.
only paid I only paid like $13 for it. Regular price is like 30, but it
It looks
works.
like a pencil or a crayon.
Yeah, well, this end spins, so you can hold it in place and then just turn it. So each one of these has got different things. You've got small Phillips head. On the other side, you got the bigger Phillips head. You got every possible imaginable Allen key type, and you got this type. Hey, for the price for $13, you can't beat it.
Yeah, so Dion, I'm from New York personally. Brian's from Pittsburgh, but he lives in West Virginia right now. Raw Chuck, he's who does the Wednesday show. He's in Texas.
Yeah,
My friend George, who passed away, he's from Oklahoma. So basically, we're all scattered across the United States just to do either the Wednesday show or this show right here, or even Simon's show every Saturday or Big Show every Sunday.
right.
Or in my case, since my trip's coming up, live from the Fagan Estates with Mark Fagan himself coming through
Yeah,
every the
it's coming
entire
up pretty
week.
good.
The entire
Yep,
week, might I add.
it's coming up. Hey, check this out. I've never touched the puff count on this mod. I'm a little over 10,000,
Oof.
so not bad.
I've only touched the
So,
puff counter on this twice, and right now I'm sitting at 758.
I forget how much I actually paid for this, but it was a pretty good closeout deal. And if you look on how they did the theme on here, it's a Wismec theme. As you can see, the chipset is embedded pretty close, far away, and they got a plastic cover over the screen. But it's a pretty sharp looking mod, though.
Yeah, that's a nice amount for what it is.
Well, the tank costs more than a mod. That's Steam Tuner's Edge. I bought it directly from them when they brought it out, and paid a lot of money.
Craig, if you want to go to a part of America where you survive without getting shot, go to Chicago where Mark Fagan is.
Oh, you probably definitely get shot there.
Like shit, my father says the same shit.
Craig, I actually went through the tobacco fields down in Virginia. That's amazing. Just the smell alone is what gets you. And you know you're coming closer to them when you're like 5 miles away. You roll down your window in the car, or you could stop over on the side of the road, and it's just that pleasant tobacco smell. You just smell it.
Bro, I swear, it's like every single time I used to vape on my jewel, my father used to smoke. He's like, dude, that shit stinks. I was like, listen, it smells better than your fucking cigarettes. And even now, since he's been off cigarettes for the past 18, 19 months, or even 20 months, for literally almost a year, almost 2 years. Anytime I vape on the jewel, he's like, dude, that shit fucking stinks.
Some people don't like vape smell, depending on what you're vaping. Some people just get a little bit picky.
As Craig says, Chirac, no thanks. Right, but
Uh,
normally if I'm going out and I'm craving a good tobacco, of course I gotta go with the Jewel of Virginia tobacco.
right,
If I'm vaping something like a Turkish tobacco or anything like that, I just get like a nasty taste in my mouth. It's like, yeah, no, just get the shit the fuck away from me. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to vape it. Nothing.
right, right.
That's why normally if I'm vaping, oh shit, he got left. I didn't touch anything, ladies and gentlemen. He just got booted. My hands are right here. But yeah, Craig, get your ass over to Chirac or come over to New York. Brian, what happened?
Off.
You got booted and I didn't touch anything.
What happened?
I don't know. You got booted randomly and I didn't touch anything.
Yeah, it's like I had to go back in and enter my display name and everything, and it's like, okay, it works.
Ironically enough, I made you moderator beforehand, and all of a sudden, I thought as soon as you got booted and came back, I thought I had to remake you moderator, so I just double checked on that.
Oh, okay.
As Craig says, fresh tobacco is an awesome smell. That's why I enjoy naturally extracted tobacco vapes.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta have naturally extracted.
Oh, for sure.
That's the only way to go, actually. If you look at some of the offerings on the market that have the synthetic nicotine, I don't know how they do it, but it just doesn't cut it for me.
As Brett's watching, he texted me. He's like, I yeeted on the screen and I broke it.
I won't touch that one.
I'm keeping that the fuck away.
Yep.
You see, but yeah, back on the whole tobacco concept. Just just tobacco in general to me, it has to be a specific tobacco. You know, I just can't go off vaping any just random tobacco flavor. It has to be specific. As
Yeah,
as as Brett says, fuck synthetic nicotine.
exactly. That's my thoughts on it too. Because the synthetic nicotine really doesn't satisfy. You may be getting 3 milligrams, but when you start weighing out how they produce synthetic nicotine versus
Right.
freebase, that's not really 3 milligrams. You're more like two.
Right. That's why if I'm gonna vape something like vape anything, it's either salt nicks in a jewel, where I can get like 50 milligrams of nicotine, or if I'm gonna be vaping freebase shit, as Brett would call Mark, freebase and Friday, I'll vape like a 6 or a 9, and I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah,
Now, Craig, it for me it has to be that good Virginia tobacco.
right, 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 right.
But I do know on this trip, I'm not. I since I am taking a train all the way over to Mark, all over, not even just Mark's, over to the Fagin Estates. I will have to use pouches.
That's what I told you. Get some pouches and get them going. And they're pretty cheap. Or
Ooh.
you could do the stealth vape if you want to do stealth vaping.
No, they
But
they'll they'll catch me. They said I can't
if
say
you could,
that.
if you could find these, go for this brand here. These are pretty damn good. It's probably the best pouch I've ever tried.
Hanky said, Brian, I just made a mango and black tea 2 days ago. Steep so far, but
Ooh,
gonna leave it for another week.
there you
Then
go.
he says dinner finished. Yum yum.
Good, good.
That's what he said to read back to what that other text about the juice that he's steeping. He says not long, same as me, for Craig, and then now he says back.
Yep. Oh, you're more than welcome to join us, Hanky, if you want to. We can
Yes,
use your company. No big deal. Did you
let me.
post the link,
Yeah, I
Dylan?
posted the link.
Yeah.
I'm gonna forward him because I also sent it to Josh, so I'm gonna forward it to Hanky on Facebook too.
There you go.
So Hanky, I sent you the link to come on. Bring that big booty of yours on.
ah, Hanky's a good guy. Craig's a good guy. Dion, you're a good guy.
Yes,
Anybody is more than welcome to jump in if you want to.
yes.
More the merrier.
As my ass cheeks are fucking shaking because of the construction outside.
What are they doing? Digging up the road?
Yeah,
Oh,
sadly
oh.
enough, just to get to the water main line.
Well, they got to do that because all the water main breaks happen underground, anyways. And
No, like I told you before I started the stream and everything, bro. Literally, they didn't. You know that fucking the machine where it has like that claw on the front of it, where it just scoops up the like the rocks and shit like that.
yeah, yeah.
Bro, they they put that shit. I noticed that shit at like 2:30 in the morning my time, where they had it outside, right? Orange cones surrounding it, the sign on the freaking thing. Mind you, I didn't know that it was like that because around 5:30, 6 o'clock my time, if not like an hour or two prior to that time set that I just mentioned, that it wasn't like that. They had cars lined up. They had 2 to 3 cones, no sign on it, nothing. Um,
You should have put a for sale sign on the backhoe. It's
I
like,
should
for
have
sale, cheap. You
for
could have
sale,
made a
five
quick
hundred
buck.
bucks.
Could have made a quick dollar on it,
I could have.
Yeah. And then give somebody else's phone number as a reference. That way, in case anybody comes along, I didn't do it. No, wasn't
I
me.
didn't touch shit.
Oh man. Hey, I seen Craig's review of that little miniature grill. That was pretty slick, man.
Yes.
That was real good.
No, minus on that 24-hour stream we did with Simon and Craig. That fucking fishy shit. That shit still makes my stomach hurt, Craig.
Oh, I've tried that fish before, and it's just not something you want to stomach. That's not good. That's like you're asking for irritable bowel syndrome after eating that.
My stomach just hurts just fucking thinking about that goddamn thing.
Oh, hey, that'll give you a good case of the quick step. You're running to the bathroom real quick.
Right.
That's when you're holding your cheeks together and going, please don't come out, please. I wish
My
wish
ass
you'd
cheeks would
be.
be fucking clenched tight and everything.
Oh yeah, that's not fit for man nor beast to have to go through that.
Word. I don't want to be sitting here fucking clenching my ass cheeks tight.
I'd rather be bitten by a cobra snake than eat that stuff and get the runs from it.
I'd rather get drunk with fucking Mark Fagan on a daily basis than get bit or clenching ass cheeks.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Or worse yet, you're in a prison. You got to hold the cheeks real tight when you drop the soap.
Oh, for sure.
Oh man,
Gonna be clenching cheeks real good.
how's your weather up in New York? Pretty decent.
It is, if I can double check my phone right now, we're sitting at a solid 80 degrees.
Wow, that's about where we're at. Yep, I
Ooh.
think it's 82 here right now, and we're gonna get more weather on the way. So that means
I'm just
more
praying it
rain.
doesn't. I'm just praying it doesn't rain by the time I leave.
It probably will, no doubt.
I'm only saying that because of the fact that I could double check on the for my tickets
Yeah.
because it says how many days I have left until the trip.
Now your ticket is only issued to you on a digital basis, correct? Oh,
I
okay.
So I have about 12 days left until my thing.
Right.
Well,
Now, do
11,
they
12.
they do they give you a time frame where you have to use the ticket?
They said I have to be there like since I'm leaving at 6. Fuck. What time am I leaving?
Probably 6
6.
a.m.
6:40 in the morning.
Whoa.
So I would have to be there like 30 minutes to like an hour before I'm supposed to leave. So basically, I'm leaving by like I'm gonna be out of New York for like a good. I'm gonna be leaving the house within. I'm gonna be gone from the house within like a good 30 hours until whatever time, however long I'm there.
Now, when you leave at 6:40, are they going to do any stops along the way?
No, because my father. They're gonna do stops and stuff like that. I know. I've
Yeah,
showed Brett and stuff like that. It's throughout the entire 28 hours that I mentioned that the trip is. There's a lot of stops.
yeah.
But
Well,
even if I took the 19-hour route, it the 19-hour route, I think from what Brett and I were saying was I think it's an express route, so that would have been less stops
hi,
and everything
Cheryl.
compared to what I'm going to be taking now. Hi, Cheryl.
Now, when they do the express route, do they like put you on a different track? Is that how they're doing it?
Well, somewhat, yeah, because it's going up. That express route goes upstate and then curves down,
Oh, okay.
going around like the ocean between up the up part and whatever.
Right.
But the 28-hour route, we're going strictly down through the middle of the fucking country.
Yeah, you're going to probably pass through a lot of Pennsylvania, and then shoot up by the Great Lakes, and then down.
Not even. I think when I looked, uh, if I could take a look again, uh, chat just chat just talk amongst yourselves while I'm in the middle of doing
He's
this.
checking his scenic route.
Yeah.
Cheryl, if
So
you want to join in on us, we're more than welcome.
for Pennsylvania, I'm only stopping at like one route.
Hanky, he's got a. Your ticket
Hanky,
is
I
what,
paid almost
300?
300. I paid almost 300 just for round trip tickets.
That's pretty good price. Hey, you're living in America, everything's expensive.
Oh, for sure.
And, look at this. I got a $25 haircut for 21 dollars. So
Shit,
what's that tell you?
shit, even if I wanted to get laid, the cost of sex is fucking expensive too.
Yeah, you can't buy Trojans cheap anymore. They're pretty pricey.
You can't buy magnums for $5 like you used to. They're like $35.
Yep. Oh, well, look at egg prices. They're still up there. In some places, they're charging close to $8 for a gallon of milk,
Yep.
which is ridiculous.
$12 for a thing of eggs and shit like that. Fuck that. Fucking hanky. Hope fate can give you something worthwhile. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
He's got to sleep in the garage with Roger.
No, technically, I get the spare room from what fucking Mark and Angelo were saying.
What do you think the garage is? That's
No,
the
not
spare
no. I'm
room.
talking about inside the house. If you were going, you would have gotten the fucking goddamn garage, bro.
Cheryl was gonna pop in, I think.
She did. She just has to turn
There
her
you go.
camera and microphone on.
There you go. Hi, Cheryl. You're looking good.
Yep.
There's the fire breathing dragon woman who's a witch making voodoo dolls and everything. Ow, I just stubbed my toe.
Your hair looks nice, Cheryl. It looks like you did a nice comb out.
No, that's what it looks like when I get out of the shower and I brush everything out before it
Yeah,
goes
there
all
you go.
wild.
There you go.
And she did a nice blowout on her hair.
No, good.
Hanky's.
Hey, Hanky, when Dylan's with Mark didn't really tell him, but he has to do all the cooking.
I'm perfectly fine with that. Just throw me on the grill.
He
Throw
might
me
throw
on the
you on
grill.
the grill. You're gonna make a good rump roast there, buddy.
Brian!
What do you think, Cheryl? You can see Dylan spread out over the grates on the grill.
Oh yeah, and the big apple in his mouth.
I am not a pot-bellied pig.
Oh man!
Tomato, tomato, pot belly, not pot. Yeah, you are.
Cheryl.
Now the biggest question: do you have that little curly Q tail like the piggies do?
No, but I'll leave a nice long turd out on the table for Mark.
And Roger's gonna be down below looking up at you like yum yum.
Yes, I'm gonna eat this fat motherfucker now.
Oh, there you go.
As Hanky says, hog roast.
There you go.
You can use his fingers as hot dogs.
But
There you
no,
go. Yep.
that's evil.
Either hot dogs or bratwurst.
That is so fucked up on so many levels.
I'm sure Mark's got a bunch of barbecue sauce and a brush. He's gonna coat you up pretty good.
Fuck you!
I'm sure he's going to use some rubs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to get a rubber.
Seasonings.
Yeah, no thanks. I don't want to get a rubber tug from a grown man. I don't know where his fucking hands have been.
Oh, that's too funny. It's seriously too funny.
As Neil Pitts and Andy C join the chat. And Andy, how are you doing? The Godfather is in chat. Holy good shit.
I'll tell you what, Dylan, I get some real fantastic flavor out of this tank. One of the better ones I've ever purchased.
You
A
know,
little on
I
the
told Mark
pricey
about
side, though.
You know, Cheryl, remember when we were talking about this new mod that I got? And you were saying how
Yeah.
it had the DNA 60C chip? I was telling
Uh-huh.
Mark about that. I said, Mark, you know they got two versions of this, right? I was like, they have a DNA. I forgot it was DNA 60C. I sent him links for it. He's like, holy shit.
What are they charging for the 60C?
Like 130?
That's not bad.
Have you seen that new stab wood that's coming out?
No.
Oh, it's nice.
Is it SXK?
Yes. I want one so bad.
From SXK?
I think so. It's a Boro tank.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Well, I'll tell you what, SXK makes some pretty decent products just on their own. They really do. For a clone company that started out as a clone company, they've got their own designs. They're pretty decent.
Oh, they're still cloning shit.
Well, yeah, they're always going to do that, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sure, and if I'm correct on this one, some of the Atmazoo products, like the air tank, that
No,
was
it's
actually physically made by SXK.
Yeah.
It's
Now
from
that's-
Vapor's Cloud.
Vapor Cloud?
Oh.
Yes.
There you go.
You know, the crazy thing is, as I'm looking on 3F Vape right now they're starting to sell fucking disposables.
Yeah, yeah.
They right from what I'm seeing, they got some of the shit Mark already reviewed and shit like that.
Oh, Cheryl, this one here, the Ascent by Vapor's Cloud, I purchased it directly from them. I saved like $45 just by going and purchasing directly.
I've never gotten anything from Vapor's Cloud, so I
Yeah.
have no idea what their stuff is like.
Oh, they make good stuff. They really do. And you can see like this one here, the way the shape of it, they modeled it directly after some of the ones that Rebel Mods uses, and the old Wismec RX2 Gen 3 Dual, and that's a perfect hand fit. And I like it because you can hit it with the thumb, just thumb fire it.
Yeah, that's what I always thumb fire my shit. Like no matter how I hold the device, I always somehow some way thumb fire it.
Yeah. Oh, I figured it out. You can replace the drip tip on this shift tank. You just got to really dig in there with a fine,
Tooth comb.
thin instrument, and it'll lift up. Because at first, when I looked at it, and you look down inside, it looked like it was just embedded into the tank top. It's not.
Right.
You can actually pull it out. It's an 810 drip tip. It's already got an O-ring in the middle. You just got to be careful when you're lifting up because it's pretty stiff. Beauty of this tank too, Cheryl, is you can use the PNP coils on it from Vupu and the Vaporoso GTX coils.
I don't like those. I'm trying to use up what I have left of coils. I mainly prefer my rebuilds.
Right,
I'm not
right.
really crazy about coils.
He's picky.
Yes, I
Well,
am. And
Not saying there's anything wrong with it.
yeah, but that stab wood, it's called an XR80 DNA 80C stab
oh
wood edition
yeah,
from
yeah, yeah,
Vapors
yeah,
Cloud.
yeah. That's taking what's the one? Oh crap, I can't even remember the name of it. The little Boro mod.
Yeah,
What did they call that one? The Pixel or something like that?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what it looks like.
Yeah,
And I was wondering if you could put any kind of tank in there where you
yeah,
can have
any
your
kind.
own rebuild tank in there.
yeah,
Yeah, you can.
yeah. Yep.
As my father just now pops into fucking chat.
This
Yeah, Dad, it's that Pixel one for the stab with Boro mod that fucking Vapors Cloud came out with. Somebody was, oh yeah, you're right, Charles. But somebody was posting that in, you know the Gentleman Crackle channel YouTube thing.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody in his Discord was posting about that. Or I think it was somebody in Steve's Discord that was posting about that.
I think I had seen it posted in Craig's.
Who? Yeah, okay, there we go. Brett texted me saying, "Pixel, Dad, Pixel."
Pixel, yeah. They had to change the name of it because of I think copyright or something like that, or
Pixel, Pixar, same shit.
registration. That, my
Oh, since
friends,
since
is
we did
the
buffets, Cheryl, what you
vicious
vaping
ant
on?
apex.
I have been fluctuating between my little boxer and my side by side from DigiFlavor.
There you
Ooh.
go. I wanted to get that Digiflavor side by side. I thought that was pretty cool. They had the one with the red panel on the side,
My
looked like
father was looking
wood.
for that one.
Yep, it has the
Yeah,
red right around the button,
yeah,
and this is real abalone shell. The panels are real,
nice.
but the only problem is this is the original tank that goes on it,
Yeah,
and it doesn't. After a while, it don't work at all.
really.
There's something in it. It just keeps saying
No
it doesn't
atomizer.
accept it. Yeah.
Huh.
And me and Nick spent one almost an hour trying to figure out everything that could be wrong with it, and we couldn't find anything. I mean, I totally broke it down, re-wicked it, cleaned the
Got a
coil,
quick.
put in new cotton. He did everything.
Cheryl, does the mod have an adjustable 510 pin?
Yes, and that don't even work. It's as soon as it works fine without It works fine without this on it.
Like the top section where the glass is?
No, that works fine. But when you go to put this on,
Yeah.
it shorts it out.
Ooh,
Oh,
maybe a lead is touching.
That's what we think, but we checked everything so that that wouldn't happen, and nope.
I'll be damned. Maybe it's the positive pin that's coming out of the tank. Might need to adjust
Or
it.
the coil positioning too.
I
Nope,
know
that's
some.
all the way down. That's all the way down. Well, see, that's all the way in.
Yeah. But how about the positive pin? Does it have like a hex key that where it makes the contact into the 510 plate? Does that have a hex key on the bottom? You know what? That's a flat. Yeah,
Flathead.
that's got like a flathead. Try
Yeah,
moving it. Try moving it out about a quarter of a turn, then try it.
I've tried that. I've tried everything. I've pulled it all apart and
I'll
put
be
it right
damned.
back together. It's just retarded.
I've had
It's
that
air
happen to
blow
me
sucks, so
before.
I really don't care.
Yeah, I've
My
had it happen to me.
Oscimer, I don't screw all the way down, but my Oscimer works great in
Yeah.
this. My Wasp,
Yep.
it could be defective. I don't know.
Ooh,
That's
yeah, I was
hard
just
to
about to say, who
say, you know.
fucking knows?
Well, you got to figure
Ooh!
they have a peak insulator that goes where the positive pin underneath the tank. And if that gets broken and there's any short in there, it's not going to work. Or if the peak insulator was made too small and it's not insulating the positive from the negative, then it's going to short it out.
Ooh.
But why would it work when I first got it and then stop working if that was the case?
They may have just made it out of cheap parts and had a crack in the insulator and it might be touching and just
Yeah.
I
not
took
working.
the insulator out and everything and cleaned everything up, and there was nothing wrong with it.
Could be just a faulty design. Who knows?
Fucking
Yeah,
hanky, bro.
yeah, I don't want him touching any of my stuff. Hard telling what will happen to it. Nope,
And
I keep
listen,
my stuff far away from him. They don't need to be touching none of my stuff.
Yeah, I can see Cheryl's house burning down now.
Yes.
Fire company will be there with about 10 different trucks. And Cheryl will be standing in her nightgown outside with a wad in her hand. What a hell of a way to make the evening news, huh?
No, thank
Hanky,
you.
I saw your DM. But yeah, I just checked Vapors Cloud's website for that Stabwood Pixel. They have it up there, but it says coming soon.
Yep.
Hanky says my hands are better though.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
there you
trust
go.
thank you at my stuff before I trust you, Dylan.
That
Yep.
you're fucked up.
Oh, I still have the picture of Dylan laying on the grates on the grill with the apple.
So fucked up.
And he's got a little jar of Fagan's barbecue rub sitting next to him.
No, that's not barbecue rub. That's semen.
I can imagine a close up picture with your eyes bulging out and the apple stuck in your mouth. And poor Roger, he'd be dying on the ground going, "Come on, Dad, is it done yet?"
Oh no.
My father says I'm buying it.
There you go. Well, I give Vapors Cloud a lot of credit. At least they didn't try to push pods, you know.
Yeah.
They're actually coming out with a mod. I still say this has got to be the best designed model for a squonker. You remove the battery and it just rolls right out. You roll it back in after you fill it back up. So Vicious Ant did a good job. And if you noticed on their panel, I don't know if you can see the three magnets over on the side over here. They got 1, 2, and 3. That just attaches to the 21700 battery. That's how it stays on. Pretty cool. And if you look at how Vicious Ant did things, they made everything sure everything was flush. There's no
Yeah.
gaps. There's no gaps on anything. They did a hell of
That's
a good job.
beautiful.
Yeah, and they even put a titanium bottom screw in thing for the battery.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I gotta change the battery. I'm just a little sad that they went out of business, you know.
Right.
But hey, you know that's the way it goes.
That's a story of life.
Well, we live in a society that floods the market with electronics. And once that happens, then you start seeing people trying to hawk them on auctions and that so they get the new one. But at a certain point, when is enough is enough, you know? How flooded can you make the market? And people say, well, I can't buy anymore because I've got so damn much stuff now.
Right.
So they start hitting up people with different pod devices. And here's a good example. They were bringing out a pod every 2 weeks for a while. And it's like, okay, what's going to happen in 3 months after I buy this pod? Are you still going to make the coils for it?
Right.
Or
Like
are
I
you
was
going
telling
to move into something else?
somebody who was also doing truck show for a while. I said, listen, with all the stuff that you sent me out the goodness of your heart and everything, with the amount of stuff that I had
Yeah,
from George when he passed away, including the stuff that either I bought or my father got me for birthdays or Christmas. I just
yeah.
have a lot of shit. I don't need any more of it.
Well, that's it. You know, I'm down to 35 mods total. And that includes the latest that I got from Vapors Cloud. I don't think I'm going to be buying too many more. Unless somebody comes up with something very innovative,
Yeah,
very cool looking, you know. I don't
that's
think I'm
the
going
only
to
thing.
be buying too much.
But that's the only thing you guys know, and so does some of the reviewers in chat and everything. You know, a majority of these companies are coming out with the same fucking design as the last company did.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And all they're doing is copying each other, and it's like, okay, well, we've seen that design before.
And Brian, like you and I talked about on the phone, you know, for the Blaze AIO, it's the same design and concept as the freaking Mission Astro.
Yeah, well, that's basically what it comes down to, you
You
know.
know, and even with Mike's bridge that he came out with for the mod, the Blaze Bridge, if you really will take a deep look at it, it's a bigger version of the little Mission XV RBA that they came out with, the Astra, or
Yeah,
the or whatever it's called. It's a bigger Blaze RBA is a bigger version of that.
yep,
It's like enough's enough. When are you trying to as a big company gonna come out with something that does not look like another device that's already been out?
yeah. Well, look at Neil Pitts just said vape store near him put all their UL products on half price sale because distributor can't get a hold of them anymore. So
That's
that
because
just
well
goes
is
to tell
done.
you that, yeah. And it's like before you go to Element Vape or Vape Your DNA, and you could see their clearance section and pick out a few good items. But now their clearance section is down to maybe 3 items in their pod systems.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you're looking at U-Wall products being on the list.
Yeah,
So
but
they just kind of,
nine times, and on top of that, Brian, 9 times out of 10, you'll see like a few, like give or take, like 3, 4 high end products in that clearance section because they want to get rid of it.
right, right, right.
Hell, they since Jay Hayes' mod, the whatever the name of it was,
Oh,
since
the
that shit,
JIO, yeah,
yeah, since that since literally Vapor DNA posted that on their site, within like the first day to 2 days, it was already sold out, and then months
yeah,
later they
yeah,
finally took it off their site.
right,
Nowadays, you can't even get it except for Raven Moon's
yeah.
website. But then again, I know since I was on the phone with Cheryl one day when she was gonna order it, what was it, like an issue when you try to order it, Cheryl?
Yeah, it wouldn't go through. My payment wouldn't go through.
And
And I had
that's what I
more
talked,
than enough money on my card. I had
and that's
over
what
almost $700 in my card, and I think it was what, 200 something or 300 and something.
three
So I
hundred
had
Yeah,
more than
dollars.
enough. I just
So
right.
didn't
that
go through.
and that's what I talked her into getting a billet box.
And I'm so glad I did because I got the last one of the red
The Firefox,
before
yeah,
they, yep, before they shut down. This is the
yep.
last one. I was so happy that I got it. And I got two of the tanks.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
It came with the white one, but I didn't like the white, so I got the black one.
Oh, the Vandy Vape Gemini. I'll have to check that out. I'm surprised Vandy Vape is actually still around. You know, I would
Yeah.
have thought by now they would have went under.
Oh, for real.
Because if you remember correctly, Vandy Vape at one point in time had a lot of tanks that they were selling, and they were selling them like hotcakes. And of course, they partnered up with Tony B for the Pulse project, and all of a sudden, everything just started disappearing, and they no longer do anything with Tony B. Oh, grab that soap, he says. I don't know, Hanky. I think Mark Fagan has got more plans for him on the grates on the grill. You know, he's gonna butter them up and put some rub on
Well, he's got them up on a grill that's easier access.
No, Jesus Christ.
them. I'll tell you what, Dylan.
You
When I was,
won't have to bend him over. You won't have to wait for the soap to drop. He'll already be in the perfect position.
Fuck that.
yeah, I can see your text, Hanky. I can see your text. I see it right there. You're going for the soap routine. Oh man! Tell you what surprised me as we were talking earlier before the show is that Smoke purchased and bought out everything that Watofo was doing, so they own Watofo now. Looks like Dylan's thinking
Back
about a
no
bar
more
of
than
soap.
No.
Dylan's thinking either
He's
bar of
going
soap
back
or
with
an
his
apple.
cherry popped,
Fuck
raw,
no.
used up, stretched
Y'all are evil. Fuck that.
out.
You are going to take a small bottle of VG with you, aren't you?
He's gonna need a gallon.
Y'all can kiss my fucking ass.
I forgot to ask Mark if Roger was fixed.
Yeah,
Was he neutered?
He said
Roger.
he said Roger's fixed. He says Roger's fixed. So I don't have to worry about him humping me or anything like that.
There you go. I can see Dylan in bed and Roger's humping his leg. Come
Yeah, man.
here,
All I have
big
to do is
boy.
just all I have to do is just fucking kick him one time in the fucking nuts, and he'll fucking run.
Yeah.
Fucking little
Roger's a
bastard.
pretty cool dog.
Right?
Did you see how he carries his little green ball around?
Yep.
Yeah, he loves
Yeah.
that little
I'm
green
not gonna
ball.
lie. Speaking of Roger, I think it was on either Mark's channel or Vape Society Supplies' YouTube channel. I
Yeah.
like the fact that Mark's sitting there doing the review. Roger's just laying there. All you hear is his dog just start straight up snoring.
Yeah.
I tried calling Mark about it. He's like, I'm editing the video. I'm editing a video. I was like, dude, the fucking dog's snoring. I was like, shut him
Uh,
up.
my dog snores a lot. He does it all night long. He'll
My
go into a deep sleep and he just snores away.
yeah, my father does it too, but he lies and says he doesn't do it.
Yeah. That's okay. Guys tend to snore.
I know for a fact I don't snore.
I generally
That's
don't
not
myself.
true. Your dad showed us videos of you snoring. That's
There,
not true.
there was no
Your
audio.
dad has evidence of your snoring ways.
There was no audio for that, so technically I don't snore.
Uh huh. Uh huh. We saw it. We saw it. No denying it.
No,
Nope.
what you saw was me sleeping. You didn't
We
hear
saw
audio.
you snoring away.
No,
Oh, we
you
got
saw me.
Yusuf. How we doing today, Yusuf? Glad
Like
to
Hey,
see you come in
Pete.
and join us.
The only time I snore is when I'm really congested and stuffed up and I'm having a hard time breathing from a cold or my allergies.
Oh
Yeah, then
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
snore
yeah,
my
yeah.
sleep. But otherwise, no.
That's the worst feeling too because you can't breathe through the nose and your ears seem like they're all plugged up. So you're trying to breathe through your mouth and it's like very annoying.
no, yeah,
And
completely
it's
and
kind of
utterly
hard to get a good
untouched up.
night's rest when you're like that too.
Yeah, your dad says there is audio. We heard it. We heard it.
No, when you shared the screen, there was no audio.
He had the audio on. Yes, he did. We heard it.
You didn't hear shit. So I
Uh
don't
huh. That's
snore.
what you want everybody to believe, but we know better.
No, I know for a fact that I don't snore. The lies and deceit.
That's okay. Mark's gonna record you when you're snoring.
No,
And we're
no, he's
and we're
not.
gonna play it back in slow motion.
No, because then he'll get his fucking head shoved down the toilet at his own house.
Now you said he texted you this morning at like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Bro, no, fucking Angela texted me at like 6 something this morning. Fucking Mark texted me at like 7 something this morning. Just out the fucking clear blue. I'm sitting there, I'm like, what the fuck?
Huh.
Hanky Panky, don't you fucking lie, sir. You didn't hear shit. You
Hanky's
must
just
have.
now getting the echo coming from you. It's
Hanky, what you
traveling.
heard was Godzilla roaring. It wasn't me.
Oh man.
Uh,
You gonna take some photographs on your way through the train?
I'm probably gonna record and everything. And Ron Jeremy, shut your mouth. Like I said, I'm gonna record and everything when I leave.
Yeah.
So like when I get to the train station out in Manhattan, I'm gonna record. That's what I'm gonna start recording on. And then I'm gonna make my way through and everything. So
You have a small portable camera too, or are you just using a
I'm
phone?
just gonna be using my phone. But then then I'm gonna have to what's it called? Switch over to the ticket thing, and that's just about it.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest if you got a small camera like this,
Yeah, that I don't
take it
have.
with you and just do some photographs too. That would be kind of cool. Ah,
No, because what I'm gonna do is once I stop recording at one point when I have to show the ticket,
Yeah.
all I'm gonna do is like that SpongeBob plugin. 1 moment later.
Well, I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm sending Mark, my good one, over so that he can take pictures of you when you're sitting on the grill. And he's got a nice lens for it. It's made by Leica. Oh, just teasing you, Dylan. That camera there is very expensive. Even this one here, Dylan, that new was about 400 and some dollars. That's just a
Ugh.
little point and shoot. Yeah. But they give you good quality, you only get what you pay for.
Cheryl.
The other one I showed you ran around $1,200, $1,400. Got to have a good camera with you, because you never know what you're going to see.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let's see. Hanky says, "What's your hand?" Okay, let me give you that hanky in a minute.
Jesus, good lord. It sounds like they're fucking the street up, fucking on the machines. Holy shit.
Pick on Dylan Day.
Hanky panky. No.
Every day's a pick on Dylan Day. He just
Especially
opens
when you're,
himself up for it.
especially when you're a short woman like Cheryl. She gets away with it.
I'm supposed to be short. I'm a female. What's your
Hey,
excuse? You're
No,
only an
no,
inch taller than me.
no. I'm more than an inch taller than you. But
No,
there's
you're
a look.
not.
Yes, I am. But
me,
there's more females that are like 6, 7 feet tall. Like holy shit! Feel like fucking Kevin Hart looking up at
Hanky,
bitches.
I
Like
just put
yo,
my handle out there. Hanky, you got the handle now. B-Man, 1959 on ELR. Uh, well, you know what? Height isn't everything. I'm 6'4" 1/4". I would rather be a lot shorter for the simple fact you can get in and out of cars that they're making nowadays a lot easier because they keep shortening the head base, your head height, and they're
yeah,
shortening the length of the seating.
yeah. I
So
remember
it's
back
just
in 22. I think it was my father or I ordered Uber to go from where I was to when I my old job at ShopRite. I literally tried to get into the car. I'm gonna have to bend my neck, bend my torso. I'm like, oh shit, let me get in. It was the worst mistake of my life getting into a small ass motherfucking car.
yep.
And then also my head kept hitting the roof. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? No, get me out of this small fucking clown car.
Yep.
Cheryl,
What?
as Cheryl said in private, Dylan could use one of Angela's dresses.
Do we still have Jem around? Or is she still around in the
I think she fell
audience?
asleep.
Oh, maybe. How about Craig? We still got Craig?
I think I think all the Scots fell asleep. Fell asleep.
Aha. Probably past his bedtime.
Right. Cheryl, stop being mean, damn it.
What's your
Timmy and
shoe size? Maybe you'll fit into some of her heels.
fuck off. Timmy on Timmy and Z on Rumble.
And
How
get you
you
some
doing?
fishnet stockings. Ooh la la.
Stuck on that.
With a garter.
Nope.
Well, the height thing also brings about a memory from days gone by. You used to be able to go into a pharmacy, ask for a box of Trojans, and they would always ask you how tall were you. So they were always thinking what size you needed for
Oh,
the
for
height.
sure. For sure.
Kind of bizarre, but that's what they used to do. I
Holy
always
shit.
used to just hold up my hand, measure. Oh, we got Timmy NZ.
Yeah, he's
How we
Tim and
doing,
Z
sir?
on YouTube.
Yep. A lot of people have been changing up their names lately, which is a good idea every once in a
Yeah.
while to
How you doing, Tim?
do. Hanky, that's funny.
Hey, Hanky, that's one way to get beer thrown on you, sir.
Now, is it true, Dylan? And this is just rumor, but you like a lot of shaving cream.
Pause. No. No.
Uh,
Cheryl, fuck you.
so that rumor is totally false then. Okay, got it.
Yes.
All right. I believe you. Oh,
Yeah, sorry about that, Tim. I don't know what the hell's going on with that.
I don't know if you know this or not, Dylan, but Mark's got cameras in all his bedrooms.
Yeah, but I think they're all off from what he had
That's
said.
what
I
you think. That's what he
That's
wants
what
you to
you
think and
think.
No, that's
believe.
literally what Angela said.
That don't mean nothing. That
Yep.
don't mean nothing. He has a lot of free time on his hands and she's gone to work.
Yep.
So he could be spanking the monkey, fucking getting recorded, fucking while it's going.
I don't know. Something tells me that Legless Lucy still exists. Ah,
I have no idea what the fuck that man does on his free time, and nor do I care. That's between him and his free time.
well, you'll find out.
Jesus Christ, Brian. I'm not trying to be scarred for life, thank you.
You're gonna get there and you're gonna see the Chicago police showing up. You're gonna see
Right?
ICE showing up.
But I'm. This is one way to make Cheryl jealous. Freaking Angela texted me a few weeks ago. She was like, "Oh, there's a new Harry Potter store that just opened up." So she's like,
Oh, I love
so
Harry Potter.
so she's
I'm
like me.
surprised they're doing as well with that thing as they are because they're popping up Harry Potter stores left and right all over
Right,
the
right, right.
place.
But Brian, check this. Angela texted me. She's like, "So me, you, John with the beard, and his wife, we're all gonna go to fucking the Harry Potter store." And then she's like, "I'm gonna spend all the fucking money." I was like, "Don't
Yeah.
you think Mark's gonna be a little pissed off?" She's like, "No, because you're gonna be my alibi." And they say
We'll
you're gonna
see
be
you later,
fucking
Hanky. Have a good day, Hanky.
later, Hanky.
Bye.
And then she was like,
Mwah.
"Oh, you're gonna be freaking bad. You're gonna be telling me to buy shit." I was like, "Oh, fuck me."
Tell you what, when they designed this thing from Vaponaut, they did a hell of a job with the battery door on it. That's like solid, man. That thing will never come out. They got a nice spring action in there. They have them in black too. If you can find one, the black one looks pretty slick too. I got the silver because I wanted it to match up with the Edge RTA. I thought it looked pretty cool.
Yeah, unless you drop that, then that's a completely different story.
Yeah. I always get worried about dropping mods, because you pay a lot of money for the stuff, and to drop it and have it break,
Right.
that's kind of like heartbreaking, you know.
Oh yeah.
It really is. I like the one that Cheryl's got with the blue Juma wood. That's pretty nice.
This one.
Yeah, they did a hell of a job on that. I like that.
But it's not wood, it's plastic.
Yeah, they call it Juma though. You know,
Yeah,
it's
because
like
Juma, it's a process. I looked it up. It's a process that they do
right.
with the paint that they put like a
Don't
netting or whatever in, and they
yeah
carefully lift it up to make the color variation in
yeah.
the paint. It's really
Now
cool.
on there, don't they use like a mesh thing to make the out the inner
Yeah,
part of it?
sometimes, yeah, it's mesh. Sometimes it's like a honeycomb shaped mesh or a diamond shaped
Yeah,
mesh, whatever they
yeah,
want. It's a mesh that they
yeah.
put in the bottom of the paint, and then they carefully lift it up, and that's what they use to do it.
Oh, Hanky knighted me. He called me sir.
Aww.
And he tells me I'm pig roasted.
I think I'm going to write a letter to the Queen of England and see if I can get knighted. It'd be kind of cool. I got a lot of heritage coming over from Scotland and all that. So that'd be kind of cool. Even if it's honorary, you know,
Yeah.
that'd be kind of decent. And this little ugly little mod that I use, a build stand, that's the Evolve reference mod. That is so cool though. I still like it. I polished it up a little bit with some jeweler's rouge. But if you look on the back, they got the 4 screws that hold the battery in. I don't know why they did it that way. And that's got the ugliest little 510 plate you'd ever see.
That's ugly.
It is. I mean, it's truly an ugly looking mod. Just look at the buttons the way they do. But I think what they did was when they made this, they designed it for like salespeople to go around and show other people the actual chipset.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really something that was a functional. It functions, but I think it was just more or less show the chip off to other manufacturers. So that's probably why they did the 510 plate the way they did it. I'm not sure
Right.
why they would do that. I guess it raises the RDA or RTA that you've got on top, but machined out of aluminum. I don't know. There he goes. That's got a floating 510 pin in it. But at first, when you look at it, you think there's screws that hold that down, but there's not. It's just the way they milled it out. It's pretty slick. I mean, it's just real thin. And that's lightweight too, being aluminum. But I'll tell you what, I thought for getting the Vapors Cloud Ascent for a 65 plus $10 in shipping was a good deal. Because I was going to pick it up off of Element Vape, but I think they wanted $105 at the time. So you can't beat it.
Right.
I still have a hard time getting the airflow ring to turn without great fiddling around with it. But hey, you know, it came as a kit. I'm going to use it as a kit. Once I run out of all my GTX coils, I'll just put a RDA on top and do a lot of dripping. But it's got a nice hand feel. Oh, I'll be right back. I'm going to get something to show you. You've probably never seen one of these. Be right back, guys.
Ooh la la.
Now, you guys behave while I'm gone.
I don't want to behave.
Ask you. Now, have you got everything packed, Mr. Dillon, for your trip?
I got majority of my suitcase packed. I just have to pack the toiletry bag and my vape stuff. That's just basically it.
Oh, I almost forgot. I still got the girl in the bedroom. She's in her bikini yet. Jeez.
Fucking Brian.
She's sleeping, so I wasn't going to bother her. Now, this is a rarity. Look at that mod. That does 21,700. It was modeled after the original Loch Ness mod. They give you the battery thing for it. That takes 21,700 or 18,650. It was made by Vape
Wow.
Envy, Venvy, and they call this one the Baby Ness. So it
Ooh.
was
That's
modeled
cool.
after the original Loch Ness, which I had. The original, that was made out of stab wood. I sold that off years ago and then picked up the mass-produced Loch Ness mod, and I sold that off, and I kept this one here. That tank you see on top is the SX Mini Focon. It's an RDTA, and you can see how the coil on that sits up top. So it's a pretty slick little design, and Benny Vapes was mentioning this tank that was on ESIG 1, and I said, well, I have two of them, which I do, because they're pretty cool little tanks. Now, they only hold 2 mils of juice, but they're pretty slick. Matter of fact, I got to take that cotton out. I forgot about that.
Mm.
But I know originally when they released these, they were real expensive. They were like $300. And it's a rarity to find it if, just looking at the shape of it. That's a pretty
Right.
slick little mod, though. Oh, that's kind of gross. I can pick that out right away. That's when you're doing too high of a wattage. So I have some rare gems hanging around in the stash.
Yeah, Brian, I don't know if you remember this one.
Oh, yep.
Jelly bugs, bro.
I was going to buy one, but they were out of stock at the time. I made the purchase, but then they sent me an email saying, well, we regret to tell you this, but we have no more. I was like, damn. I was getting it on the clearance deal. So I
Now,
kind of lost out on that one.
now my
But
friend who passed away, that was his mod.
it
So
was
so
no
I got
big
to mention.
deal because at the time I still had my Vicious Ant Duke 2 polished Altum one. I've since sold that to a longtime friend of mine. Known the gentleman for like 40 years, and he vapes. And he really wanted it bad enough, and I gave him a good deal. I took a little bit of a hit because he was a close friend,
Right.
but he uses it every day, and I'm thinking, well, I'm glad somebody got some use out of it because I bought it just as a collectible piece.
Right.
But he wanted it bad, and I said, well, yeah, I could do that. I also sold him my anodized billet box. It was orange because I kind of felt sorry. He went to get a billet box and he called me up. He says, they're not selling anymore. I said, yeah, they kind of went under. So I said, I'll get you my old orange one if you want it. And he said, sure. So I picked them up and we rode around, had a little fun that day, and sold him both mods. And he's a happy camper. He's
Yeah.
the gentleman that had his house broken into. He had a
Oof.
lot of mech mods, real expensive ones, and somebody stole all his stuff. So he was just like kind of in a pinch. And I said, well, I'll help a fellow vapor out,
Yeah.
Known the man for years and not going to leave him high and dry, that's for sure. So at that point, he's back in business. But I was kind of curious when Benny Vapes mentioned this tank that they had on eSig One. They were selling them, I think, for like $9. I picked two of them up years ago. I got them for like $10 for two. Hell of a tank by SX Mini. Those are the best drip tips I think ever produced. They just like they fit the mouth real good. The lips don't come close to being in contact with your tank, so you're never going to have a problem with that. And apparently, it's A10 threaded. They slide right in. I've got two Altum ones and two of the black Delrin ones. There's a good thumb fire mod though. Just the way you hold it, it's good for thumb
Right.
firing. And I'm surprised somebody lately hasn't come up with a mod that does thumb firing, you know?
Yeah.
Because everything's designed around, well, the one Cheryl got, the Juma one there, the blue one. You can thumb fire that one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, there's no problem with that
most
one.
definitely. But I find the few times I have used this
Yeah,
is it gets stuck. After a couple of times of using it, the button will get stuck and it'll keep
yeah,
firing.
yeah.
So yeah, it just sits on the shelf looking pretty.
Yeah, this mod here is pretty cool because when you initially start it up, you're prompted to choose whether you have an 18650 or a 21700.
Cat booty.
And if you notice,
Just
Dylan, on this one,
in.
you see where the juice flow, juice import is, the port
Yeah.
for the juice. It's got like a plunger, like the crack to fill. So whoever thought of that design years ago had a really good idea because when you look at it, you got crack to fill, the same type of valve system that's used on crack to fill. So just a little plunger there, and it goes in and out. That's pretty cool. It works. Somebody got the kitty in the background.
Yeah, that's my youngest.
Oh,
That's my baby girl. Oh, I was gonna say I'm not the youngest kid now. That's Jerry now. No, but you're the youngest out of the girls. Yeah. What?
there you go.
The
So
cat is like, leave me alone.
how many kitties do you guys have there, Cheryl?
All of them live outside now except for that one.
Oh, okay. So he's kind of babyfied for you, huh?
Yeah. That's the one that followed my daughter home one day down the sidewalk.
Oh, hey, nothing wrong with that, you know. You gotta have little kitties. They're little animals too, you know. They need a home.
That
I
is
just,
true.
I just wish more people would act like animals. They appreciate you
Yeah.
instead of acting the way they do. They want to go out there and kill you for $1 anymore. The world's getting too crazy.
Yep.
It really is, and it's sad too. You know, people would help each other just a little bit more, the world would be a little nicer place. But that doesn't always work. Now I've got my trusty snips. I think this time I'm going to put a stainless build in this little Fucon. The only problem with spool wire, and I have spool keepers, but this one here, I dropped it one day. It rolled across the room. There was wire coming out everywhere. My dog's looking at it like, what the hell is that?
That's what happened to mine. I had this big black round one. It was
Yeah,
some coil art or coil smart, whatever it was.
yeah,
And it had like 10 or 12 different things with all the bunch of coils in each one of them, different kinds.
yeah.
and I dropped it, and it just busted open. And now I got them all in one tiny little container. And I go, which one is this one? And which one is that one? Is that titanium? Is that one stainless steel?
Been there.
Mm,
Yeah, I've been there before.
yeah.
Well, the hard part is unless you know your wires and you know how to use a magnet to try to attach to them, it gets to be a nightmare if you drop, you know. Because shit just
Yeah.
goes everywhere and it's like, God damn it.
And I'm
Yep.
blind as a bat, so they all look the same to me.
Mm,
That's why I keep the spools with the wire. And like in this case, I put it in a baggie so when like spin around everywhere in the bag. So
I
that
never
works.
had the patience to coil up my own.
Oh, it's not bad, you know. It's a pretty easy deal. You
yeah,
get
but
the old
anyway,
A few times I've tried, no matter how tight I do it, it
yeah.
just bling springs
oh
apart.
yeah,
Well, that's why you got to find the coil master kit.
yeah. But anyways, folks, we hit that 1 hour 40 minute or 41 minute mark. Brian, what do you say? You want to call it?
Yeah, we could call it now if you want to. Everybody have
Yeah,
a great weekend. Be nice to each other and do something good for yourself and relax. And try
yeah,
not to watch the news too much because it'll just make you angry.
Yeah, I don't watch the news at all.
Nah,
yes.
me either.
And we'll
Cheryl, you
see.
have a great weekend.
Yes,
Dylan,
You
and
you
we
all
the
will
have a
see.
same.
great weekend.
Yep,
And we'll see you next week. Same time, same everything.
yep.
Bye
Cheryl, if you want
bye.
to, Cheryl, if you want to
Mwah.
come on next week,
Peace
you're
out.
more than welcome to come on.
Yep.
And always remember, 4 letters, one word. Yeet.
See everybody. Bye bye.
Bye.
Because we are the ones random live with butter and friends. Let's go.